If you own a Canon EOS 5D or EOS 5D Mark II camera, you already know that you own a terrific full-frame sensor camera. The EOS 5D Mark III camera offers some significant steps up in speed, flexibility, and responsiveness that will give you a lot of reasons to consider an upgrade. Canon's newly designed full-frame CMOS sensor and its Digic 5 Plus image processor raise the EOS 5D Mark III camera's capabilities in a number of areas. The 22.3 megapixel sensor gives the EOS 5D Mark III camera a bump in resolution over its predecessors, without any image quality loss from added noise. It also gives the camera a greatly improved ability to shoot in low light, with an extended ISO range from 100 to 25,600, and you can expand that to go as low as ISO 50 and as high as 102,400. Beyond the numbers, the EOS 5D Mark III camera's better sensor and image processor make it more possible than ever to shoot at high ISOs with low noise. Faster shooting, up to 6 frames a second, more than 50% faster than the EOS 5D Mark II camera, helps you better capture rapidly unfolding scenes. Perhaps the biggest change, the EOS 5D Mark III camera features a radically improved autofocus system. Its 61-point system first appeared in Canon's EOS 1DX camera. This gives you a wider area in your frame to cover with a focus point and offers several different ways to let you use more than one autofocus point at a time, or even reduce the size of a single AF point. Up to 41 of the autofocus points are cross-type, depending on the lens you use. Cross-type points have horizontal and vertical focus sensors, so they're even more likely to grab onto subjects in low light and subjects without lots of detail. And this AF system's ability to focus track moving subjects is vastly improved over previous EOS 5D versions. The EOS 5D Mark III camera has advances in exposure control too. Its 63-zone evaluative metering breaks the scene into more metering zones than previous EOS 5D versions, and this finer segmentation gives improved results for both ambient light metering and ETTL flash. Its 5-step exposure compensation offers greater control and is a big increase over previous 5D models. The EOS 5D Mark III camera has 2 memory card slots, one for compact flash, the other for SD cards. You can record on both of them simultaneously as an instant backup, or even record different file sizes or file types on each of them. The EOS 5D Mark III camera is fully compatible with Canon speedlight systems that have built-in wireless radio connectivity. This lets you control your flashes remotely from more than 90 feet away. And it's fully backward compatible with Canon's traditional optical type wireless ETTL, as well as with any compatible EX series speedlight. For the first time in a Canon EOS SLR camera, the EOS 5D Mark III camera has a built-in HDR mode to create high dynamic range images right in your camera. You get to the HDR menu from the camera's Creative Photo button. You pick the HDR effect you want in your finished picture in the HDR menu, and choose the exposure values the camera will use when you take the 3 bracketed shots that will make the HDR. In a few seconds, the camera will process the finished HDR image. Canon revolutionized the video production industry when it put full HD video recording in the EOS 5D Mark II camera. If you shoot video, you get even more with the EOS 5D Mark III camera. In addition to 1080p shooting at 24 and 30 frames a second, it also shoots up to 60 frames a second at 720p. With this, you can slow your footage down in post-production without losing smooth motion. The EOS 5D Mark III camera also has improved video quality, better control of noise, moire, and color artifacts. You can choose from different types of video compression. You can record continuously for nearly 30 minutes in the camera. Plus, the camera is able to send a clean, uncompressed HDMI feed to an external recorder, even as you record on the internal CF or SD cards. The EOS 5D Mark III camera will embed timecode in your footage. You can adjust exposure and audio levels silently while you record. It also adds a headphone jack, so you can monitor audio coming in through the camera. With updated and improved functions over an already impressive feature set, the Canon EOS 5D Mark III could be the closest thing to a perfect camera that you can find, and a great step up from the earlier versions of this camera. By merging superb image quality with cutting-edge technologies, by endlessly pushing for faster, more accurate performance, implementing new materials and optics for robust designs, Canon cameras and lenses have enabled photographers and filmmakers to create stunning images time and again.